So beautiful.
Thank you.
So the universal greeting in Tai Chi is your right hand is in a fist, okay? Your left hand has your four fingers together and your left thumb is backed up against your palm, okay? The fist is strength. The four fingers is friendship. The thumb back into the hand is humility. And when we bring them together, we don't bow, okay? This is a sign of mutual respect that we share with each other. What we are all starting to do today is we are creating our own little community of respect and support to each other, okay? So welcome, it's wonderful to see all of you. I'm so happy to see your faces and be here today. So we will start our class with that every time. And when we are finished at 2:45, we will end our class with that as well, okay? Little housekeeping. I know sometimes people have things that are happening, doctor's appointments, etc. If you need to leave class early, perfectly understandable. Feel free to go back and watch the video to see what you might have missed. Take care of yourself first and foremost, okay? And if you get here late, if you can sort of quietly come on in and just pick up from where we are, that would be great. All right, so next we're gonna just stand up for everybody that is able to stand up. And we're gonna just stay right here in this circle for a little bit. I wanna talk just a little bit about breathing. Breathing is a fundamental thing that helps us stay alive, right? We're not going anywhere if we don't breathe. But how we breathe tells our body what we're wanting from it. If we're trying to get a good workout in, we're like breathing intensely, right? If we want to get calm and relaxed, there's a very specific way to do that. So I'd like you to have one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. And if you're comfortable and you're not going to tip over, you can close your eyes. Otherwise, keep your eyes open and just find a place to let them rest on in the room. And when you inhale, try to raise your belly. Inhale from your belly so that you can feel that hand going out as you breathe in. And as you exhale, let it sink. So the air is leaving from your belly. So we're going to just do a few breaths like that. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. As we go along, we're going to be integrating this breathing into our moves, okay? Is there anybody in this class today who has a little bit of a perfectionist part in them and feels like they have to do everything right? You can be honest, I have one. I see a hand on screen, a couple of hands here. So what I'd like you to do is when you feel that perfectionist part coming out saying, I'm not doing it right, that's not the way Jill does it. My body's not moving the right way. I want you to tell your perfectionist two things. You're not Jill, you're you. Your body's gonna move the way it moves, okay? Number 2, ask it to have a seat and tell it you'll let it know when you need it to come back out after class, okay? Just be nice to it and say, you know, I don't need you right now, because perfect Tai Chi in general isn't achievable. We're moving our bodies. Our bodies are not perfect, right? Our brains aren't perfect. Perfect Tai Chi for you is whatever you can bring to it each time you bring it, okay? Mary had mentioned something about spirit, and I just wanted to say this is not focused on spirituality, but I certainly have felt grounded in my spirituality when I do Tai Chi. Tai Chi is much more about, as it's taught, about energy, moving our life energy between our hands, moving our life energy as we step, okay? So I would just invite you to try to tune into that life energy that you feel in your body. So we're gonna start by a little warm up, okay? There's about 6 or 7 exercises, and if you practice nothing else for the next week, this will be a good thing for you to practice each day, okay? So those of us that are here, let's see if we can move our chairs back just a little bit. So we've got a little bit of room to navigate in our mats, and we won't need chairs in here, but I just wanted us to have a good chat. And Michael, I will get you. That will work great. There you go.
Are you going to use the chairs again?
No. Oh, we have nice people who like them. All right, there we go. All right, so wait for everybody to come back. So our first warm up actually has to do with warming up our legs and our body in general. Those of you that are in your home by yourself, you can greet your chair, greet a kitty cat or dog that's in your house, whatever you'd like to greet. Here, we're gonna be greeting each other. We're just gonna walk around, practice warming up our cheeks with smiling. Please walk around. Say hello to each other. Come on, walk around. Open and close our hands, walk around.
Hi, Chair.
That's it. Excellent. Yes, we will do this every time. We all get to see each other, see everybody's beautiful smiles. Wonderful. All right, so now I'd like everyone to just find a spot. If you put your arms out, you're not going to hit anybody, okay? And I will move around, and you all will be able to see me to some extent on the camera as well, okay? So I'm gonna demo it to you first, and then I'm gonna turn around and demo it to those guys next. You're gonna stand comfortably with your feet about shoulder width apart, and let your arms down and relax. Tai Chi is about posture. Imagine there's a string gently holding you up from your head like a puppet. So you're as comfortable and as stable as you can be. The first exercise is just simply a very easy neck stretch. You're gonna let your hands come up very slowly up to about shoulder height. Okay, you're gonna turn them to face you. And then as you bring your palms towards your face, gently tuck your chin. And then you're gonna turn your palms back out towards the world. And as they go back out ahead of you and start to slowly drop down, you're gonna let your head follow them. Gaze goes down to the floor. That's one. We're gonna do it 2 more times. Here we go. Let your arms slowly raise up. Palms face you. They come towards your head. Tuck your chin. Do a nice gentle stretch in the back of your neck. Palms turn back towards the world. They come back out. And then just follow them down with your gaze to gently stretch it forward. And one more time. Palms come up, nice and slow. Palms face you, into your neck. Nice, gentle tuck. Turn your palms back out. And you let them come back down as your gaze follows them down. Okay, then our next neck movement is we're gonna bring our hands back up the same exact way, just shoulder width apart. Then we're gonna let our right hand drop down and have the palm of our left hand face us. And we're gonna turn our head as we turn our palm about 70% and bring it back to front. And as our left hand comes down, our right hand comes up. And we're gonna turn to the right and follow our palm about 70%. And as it comes down, we're gonna now again do our left. And imagine that you're moving through water or sand as you just gently invite your muscles to push against the air or the water that you imagine. And now to our right, just turning your head, we're not turning our torso. And this is our last one, our third one. Turn your head and follow that palm. That's it, Michael. Yep. Keep your body still, just turning your head. Bring the palm back to the front of you, drop that down, and bring the right one back up. And just to our range of comfort, nothing we do should cause pain. If you're feeling extra pain as we do something, you're taking your body too far and you need to pull it back. Those are our neck exercises. Now we move to our shoulder. This should be familiar, really comfortable shoulder roll forward. And comfortable shoulder roll backwards. Is familiar to everybody on the screen? Lovely, okay. Then our next shoulder movement is you're gonna take your hands and bring them just up to about hip height. And you've got your palms facing each other. And you're gonna let your knees dip just a little bit and bring your hands apart up to shoulder height. And then have them face each other as they come back down. That's one. And that's two. And that's three. Nice job. Now we're going to move on to our spine. You're going to start like you're holding a ball. Doesn't matter which hand's on top. Looks great. Michael, if you can turn that hand that way. Beautiful. All right, folks on the screen, bottom hand, palm should be facing up, top hand, palm facing down. So when we do this spine stretch, knees should be just soft, right? We don't want to lock anything on our lower body. And we're gonna like bring our lower hand up as our top hand pushes down. And imagine that there's a ceiling right above your head you're trying to push against. That's a nice gentle stretch on your spine while you're pushing down with the opposite hand, okay? Good. And then we're gonna bring them back together. Bring down that hand that's at top and bring up the hand that was at the bottom. And we're gonna switch them, pushing down with the bottom hand and up with the top hand. Good, okay. We're gonna do that one more time. There we go. And don't forget to breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. You can come over here and join us. We'd love to have you. Do it together. Okay. Nice. And double check here on the mirror or on the camera. How's everybody doing on there? You got the gist of this? Looking good. Yeah, we did a couple of extra just so I could check and see how we're doing. Great. Then we're going to come back down and hold that ball again for our second spine warm up. And let's make it easy. If everybody can have their left hand on top, that would be super helpful. Left hand on top, right hand on the bottom. So you're gonna keep your hips and your legs, your lower body still, okay? Just try to keep them nice and still, right? And then we're gonna turn just about from your waist, not very far. This is a very short movement, okay? Like I'm not even crossing over my hip. So this isn't one of those great PT stretches. This is a gentle move. You switch your hands and you turn to the other side. So we're gonna switch over here. Left hand is on top as I go to the left side. Right hand is on top as I turn to the right side. Hips and legs are nice and still. Looking good, folks. Left hand on top as we go to the left. You're just turning from your waist. Right on top as we go to the right. Great, looking good. All right, so those are our spine ones. Next, we're gonna do our hips. So you can bring your hands back down and relax them next to your sides, okay? For our hips, we have 2 exercises. The first one, just relax your hands, okay? You're gonna shift your weight onto your left foot and you pick up your right foot and just gently set it ahead of you. Do not put weight on it. See, I can tap with my foot. I haven't put any weight on it, right? And then you can tap here. And then as you go behind you with your foot, your arms come ahead, okay? And you can catch, you're gonna stay nice and slow. We're gonna just stay on the same foot, right? So you're gonna tap in front and your arms go behind you. And if you need balance check, you can pause here next to your foot and then have it go behind you. Good. And I can't see anybody's feet on the screen, so I'm gonna just trust that you guys are getting it. And I'm gonna turn around here. You guys stay with me. Keep doing what you're doing. So we've got knees front and the toe is behind us. Tap for balance and then front with your foot and hands are behind you. Do 1 more of those. Good. So that's a good gentle warm up for your right hip. Now we're going to do left side, the same thing. Okay? Left foot taps forward, don't put weight on it. You should be able to move that toe, right? Be able to pick up that heel, Calvin. No weight on it. Good. Come on back behind you. Hands come forward. Do you see now how like our balance starts to get challenged, right? As we do this so slowly and deliberately, right? It's making our muscles work harder because we're really focusing on what we're asking our foot and our body to do. We're going to do 1 more, hands front, left foot in the back, left foot front, and come back to center. Our next hip warm up, exhale. I forgot, I have to talk and breathe and move all at the same time. I better breathe, right? Nobody's gonna be able to catch me, I'm way over here. All right, here we go. Our hands are gonna come up, and I want you to imagine that there is a wall. You know, like those mines? There's a wall right here. Oh, can't go any further. Keep your hands there, and your opposite foot comes out to the side. Looking good. Bring your foot in, hands come down, and go to the other side. Opposite foot. We're going out to our side of our body this time. Hands come up. They go to the left. Your right foot goes out to the side. Bring your right foot in. Goes to the left.
I'm on the wrong foot.
That's okay. None of us do this perfectly. My hands are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. Keep going, Jill. Good. Hands go to the side. Left foot out. 1 more. Hands to the right or left. Right foot out. Sorry. Down, hands to the right, left foot out, and back. Okay, that's our hip warm up. How's everybody doing? Doing okay? Yeah, how's everybody up there in Zoom land? Okay?
Good.
Excellent. All right, so from our hips, then we're gonna move to our knees, okay? So you're gonna get nice and relaxed over your knees, right? Hands are in loose fists. We're not punching anybody out. We're just gonna hold them loosely at our sides, okay? And our first knee exercise is you pick up your right foot, you put it forward, and you're gonna lean into it. Now you're moving weight. Punch with your opposite fist. And if you do the same fist, nobody's telling anybody. Come on back. Bring your foot back and your fist back. Now you're going to do the opposite foot. Put your foot out, transfer your weight, punch with your opposite fist. Good. Come on, bring your fist back and your foot back. We're going to do 2 more sets of that. Right foot forward, shift weight, punch left, come on back. Left foot forward, shift weight, punch right, come on back. Last set, right foot forward, shift weight, go at your own pace, punch left. Good. Nice and easy. Left foot forward, shift weight, punch with your right fist. Excellent. Okay. The second knee warm up is going to be what you're comfortable doing. Okay. So I'm going to show you the harder way and then I'll show you the easier way. So again, hands are at fists at your side. Transfer your weight onto your left foot. Pick up your right foot, stretch it out, punch opposite, bring them back, and set it down. Weight is on your right foot, pick your knee up, stretch it out, punch opposite, bring it back. That's hard. Easier. Pick your foot up, tap it, punch. Yeah, no weight shift. Shouldn't be having any weight on that foot. Bring it back. Pick up your left foot, tap with your toe, punch, opposite, bring it back. You all do that one more time. Okay, right foot out, tap, punch with your left fist, bring them back. Left foot out, tap, punch with your right fist, bring it back. Okay, and I want to make sure those on the screen can see my feet. Our last 2 exercises are for our feet. Okay, so just rest your hands here on your hips. You're going to point with your toe on your right foot, touch with your toe and your heel 3 times. You guys see that okay? And then bring it back. We're going to do the same with our left foot. And bring it back. And then to warm up our ankles, we're going to put our right foot out and do the side of our foot and the inside of our foot 3 times, gentle stretches. And bring your foot back. And left foot. Great, and bring it back. You're gonna do this to say, okay, I got through the warm-ups. Good job, everybody. Well done, okay? I'm gonna just take 2 more minutes of class and show you what we're gonna start with next time. We're gonna start with these warm-ups at 2 o'clock next Thursday, and then we're gonna start working on Tai Chi commencement, okay? So I'm gonna do it twice. I'll do it once facing the camera and then once facing all of you. So we're gonna start with our feet a little bit apart, and then I'm going to be quiet. That is what you're going to be able to do at the end of our 6-week class if you stick with me and you practice as much as you can at home. Okay? You guys want me to run that through facing you so you can see it? Yeah? Okay. Okay. So I would just like to say thank you very much for joining us today. It's wonderful to see all of you. I hope to see all of you again next Thursday. If you have any questions, I'm going to hang out for the next 5 or 10 minutes. I'm happy to chat with you and use this video for reminders on how to do the warm-ups, okay?
How would we get the video?
Yeah,
How would we get the video?
The video will be on our YouTube. We have our own channel, Empower Parkinson. So go on YouTube channel, go to Empower Parkinson, and then search for this one.
And I'll try to help, and as long as I have everybody's emails, I'll find it and send you the link to it, okay?
Thank you.
You bet. You bet. Thanks. Other questions? How was this for you today?